Now let's make the classic HelloWorld program. I have one of my sample workspaces open. I'll highlight the workspace, right mouse click New. This brings up the target application wizards that we can create. So let's create either a smartphone application or let's create a Pocket PC application. This wizard will step us through all the main things we'll have to do to create a simple application. All Pocket Builder wizards have the same form in that they tell you what they're going to do, lead you through it by the hand, and then finally present you with a page of what it will be doing. So let's just take the default, say next. Again, it's telling you what it will be doing. The initial name that comes up is a name of its choosing, which is generally something like Gen App or Gen App 1, 2, 3, etc. But we want to call it Hello World. And when I tab off, you see it fills in the name of the library, the name of the target, etc. We'll just take the defaults. We won't be modifying the library search path. When we get more complicated, we start messing with that. We'll take the default names of the main window, W_ Hello World Main, and the main menu, M_ Hello World Main. We'll just take those. Similarly, we'll have an About box. We'll take the default name, W Hello World About. This sample, we won't be bothering with the database connection. We'll be doing that in a later one. So we'll say no database connection required. We'll take the default project name, just continue on through taking the defaults. Similarly, the default name for the executable, we'll take that, helloworld.exe. That will be the name of the executable when it's deployed. No need for dynamic libraries on this simple sample because dynamic libraries are often used for things like dynamic data windows. Other times we need to load things dynamically. The target directory on the deployed device will be program files, a very common default. Also, the defaults for the project painter, deploy after building, and we'll add a shortcut. Let's continue on through taking defaults. The company name will be filled in from the registry. Here it's Sybase Sample. The product name will defaults to the application Hello World. We'll give it something better. And the application description, much longer. These are things that are associated with the executable and the cab file itself. And here we are, we're at the end. The template application wizard tells you what it will be doing. It gives you the information, things like no connectivity, the name of the executable, etc. All the things we'll be doing. When you do the database ones, it fills in yet more information, the name of the DSM, the name of the files, etc. So we'll say finish. And over here on the left-hand side, we have the new application, Hello World. We'll open it up by expanding all the little targets. And now we have the Hello World target, the Hello World library, the application object, the menu object, P is the project object, and then two window objects. Well, we'll start off by just putting a push button on the main window. We'll double-click that, and the main window comes up. Let's change the title that will be on the window itself.
Let's add a little bit of static text up here in the control palette.
The static text will be Hello World. And again, we'll give it a nice big font. Say size 20. Yeah, 20 is too big. Say 14. And let's center it. And now let's add a push button with some activity to it. So we'll be creating a command button. And he inherited the font. Usually you have a much smaller, more elegant font. So all push buttons say push me. And what will be the activity within the push button? So let's double click the object. It goes to the typical event, which is on a push button, the clicked event. And let's do a message box. The caption of the message box, something, and something equally interesting for the message box body. And we don't have any other requirements, so we'll just keep it at that. Let's run it, see what happens. We'll be running it here on the desktop. So let's do the select and run. Make sure HelloWorld is selected because it could be running any other target in this project. Oh, yes please, let's save the changes. Here we are, the HelloWorld application running on the desktop. The next session, we'll be deploying it to the Pocket PC. Oh, there's our message box, along with the menu that's created automatically, the menu for the About box, etc. There we have it. We've created a simple HelloWorld application and ran it on the desktop.